There's this clip that came out in the early 2000s that Michael, he released Private Home Movies, and he talks about touring. And since you were on two of his tours, I want to ask you about this clip and what you think about it.
Okay.
The record company usually like for you to support your album and go on tour. And I don't like to. I do like relating to the fans, giving the fans a chance to see you face to face, because you go from Hong Kong to Africa to China to Brazil to, Singapore, Switzerland, London, Paris, Russia, and the stadiums are just jammed, and the energy is great.
Well, can we just do it again without just the negative thing if you don't like the tour?
I don't like the tour. I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then. Well, you know the truth. Okay.
And
I love to tour.
He told us about it. Like, it's hard. It was especially hard for him. I being on tour, I could go out. I could go and sightsee. He would try to, they would make arrangements for him, but it was very different. Occasionally we would experience a little bit of what he would go through we got chased in once we were in, I think we were in Rotterdam, and Dominic and I went to Burger King just because it was close. And there was a fan in there that recognized Dominic, because I would always I wore a hat, and I had the mohawk at the time. So I wore a hat and I would wear a ponytail. So I really didn't look the same because it would be, braided. And they recognized Dominic. They asked us for our autograph. Then they came in with somebody else. They asked for an autograph. Then they came in with more people. And then, and I was like, Dom, we should probably go. We came outside. And as we were coming out, there's a big group of people already moving towards us. So we kind of cut through this alley, and then they were running at us. And then when they started running at us, we started running down the alley. And when we're running down the alley, we came around this corner, and there's another group of people in front of the hotel. They start running at us. And I'm like, oh no. So that was our way into the hotel. Then there was a casino entrance to the hotel, and it's like a revolving door. And so we have there's probably a good 100 people running at us. Dominic and I were flying, and we went into the revolving door. I mean, it starts going. And as soon as we got through, the security person looked, and we pointed, and then he hit this button, and it shuts the door. So it doesn't move. And they hit the door, and they're like, Goosh! And it's bouncing off of the door. And it looked like, those Walking Dead movies where they're
yeah, with all the zombies.
And it was like this. That's crazy. So just experiencing that, I couldn't imagine what he went through. That. Yes, you love and you appreciate all these people that appreciate what you do, but not being able to just be normal and go somewhere and do something. That must be really, really super difficult. So the times that we got to spend with him, going places, going to amusement parks, and those are special. They were fun, because there was a normality still about it, because we were, as a group, like a family, hanging out.
Right.
Those were neat, especially on the Bad Tour. We did a lot on the Bad Tour. We had a lot of time.
This has been an excerpt from episode number 36 from the Club 30s with MJ Fangirl podcast. If you'd like to listen or watch a full episode, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Also, check out our Patreon. The MJ Fangirl Patreon is at patreon.com/MJFangirl, and we have ad-free early exclusive drops of all of the in-studio episodes, as well as some personal story times where I get much more candid and personal. I hope to see you over on Patreon, and shout out to our Patreon Platinum sponsor, Marlis. You are the absolute best.